Hello and welcome back to Ultimate General the Civil War. If you like this sort of video, don't forget to like this actual video and subscribe to my channel. I'll remind you about that later, but if you have the inkling to do it now, please do. Where we left off in video 3 is pretty much exactly where you see. The only difference is now is it wants us to retreat to Pittsburgh Landing rather than the Hornet's Nest. Obviously, there's no reason for us to retreat back. That needed to happen in the actual battle. We're doing a little better than the actual battle. That's not saying we haven't taken any losses, for sure. This is a tough battle. But we're doing well holding our own, I think, so we're not going to do that. However, because this game sometimes does things, we're going to go ahead and move a couple batches of troops here that I want to go ahead and keep fresh anyways for tomorrow's battle. And we're going to go ahead and move those to Pittsburgh Landing. If we lose that, we lose the battle, even if it means that they took cavalry and shot them around here, 46 guys and took them around here and sat there. So we're going to move troops there. Beyond that, this is where we left off, I guess. We have a long time to hold these guys back, but I want to take advantage of the terrain that we have to do so. So let's start and keep it going. Had an ill-considered attack with my cavalry, and that's what that's about. This says that it's empty. There's no reason to keep it on the field, so I'm just telling it to, just clicking that says, leave the field. This guy should have a lot more. I did not mean that to happen. I saw that happening. I didn't back up quickly enough, but once this guy's back and all these guys start firing in on him, there's not going to be much left of him. There can't possibly be. Well, apparently we're going to fight with those guys anyways. There we go. He's broken. And now we can all concentrate on this guy. And this guy can come up here. And we're just going to move him around. Didn't see all of that happening, which is too bad because I could have maybe rescued them a little bit faster than they rescued themselves. It's all right, back up, dude. You can do it. How are you doing? You are up to 50%. This guy is down now. You can see he's not fighting very well. My only concern about rushing people in here is that these guys can fire into the cavalry, and that's obviously not a good thing to have happen. I'll go ahead and flank him a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and move him down as well. That opens up a gap here, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Now that this guy's over here, we're going to go ahead and get him to here. We're going to be ready to back this guy up. He's under a lot of... he's under a lot of stress there. I mean, there's a lot of brigades that just have him dead to rights. Sounds like there's a fight going someplace. Yeah, 2 fights. Wow. Okay, this guy needs to back up. Guess there will be a problem if I do that. Alright, we are going this way with this guy. We're going to fight him with this guy. Keep this guy occupied. So the goal is we're going to charge with these guys. If they want to flank into these guys are going to fire right into their side. These guys have a decent morale. Let's come back around and flank those guys. Please back up in time. And these guys can certainly shoot you, and these guys can certainly shoot you. Yeah, I wish we had more gunpowder, but we do not. Yeah, he needs to run. Okay. Yeah, there's just not a whole lot these guys can do at this point. Whoops, 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 whoops. That's not the way I want to go. I want to go like this. Can't I go like... Come on. I thought there's a way to draw this. Well, there should be, but it's not working for me, so... Again, I mean, we're doing pretty well, all things considered. Gonna need to back these guys up, and we're gonna need to back these guys up. At some point in time, these guys will be back to normal, like... We haven't used these guys in a while. Let's go ahead and bring them down. Go ahead and return these to whoever I borrowed them from, because I don't think that's going to be an issue. These guys have a 55 now, so... These guys have a 50. Let's shoot them into there. These guys need to back up. So what I'm trying to do is get the troops with enough morale to engage these guys, so... if I do run the cavalry forward, there's not going to be anybody to help the other ones out. I mean, these guys really seem to be pretty depleted at this point in time. I don't know if this is wise or not. I kind of feel it probably isn't, but we're going to do it just the same. Just start attacks on these guys that are in the front. Put a little pressure on them, see if we can't break them. We've got a lot of time. I mean, you know, we're supposed to be defending back here. We're still pretty much defending our original areas. Maybe not perfectly, but we're doing good. We're doing good. Some of these guys, I mean, they're going to have some problems if I don't start withdrawing them. This guy, too, we're going to go ahead and bring him up to Pittsburgh Landing. He's out of juice. He doesn't have anything left to shoot with, and I don't want to lose those cannon. He, however, has some arms, so we're going to bring him forward just enough to help this delay. His morale grows so fast. It's nice. It's nice to know that we can try to sneak back with this guy and use him if we need to. I'm not very effective, like I said, with the use of the cavalry, but... I was hoping that we could get them while they're in the water, and with this guy, and there still may be a bit of a chance. Just want to... This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm glad we did that. We're routing all of these guys, reducing them to as little as possible of their former selves. When Buell's corps comes, they should be pretty overmatched, I'm thinking. There we go, we broke another one. These guys have pretty decent stats again, so I don't know how much ammo they have. That's the only thing that's really going to be a problem. These guys are definitely hurt. We're going to put all 3 of these guys on here. We're going to send this guy after 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 this. Pretty sure I didn't use this guy, so we're going to go ahead and use him, and then we're going to bring him down to here, and we're going to bring those supplies to there. Is it empty? Oh, it's empty. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Like I said, I had to steal some of the supplies to... I had to steal supplies to actually make that work. Alright, so we've routed him. We've got this guy busy. This guy's firing into his flank. And we're going to charge with the cavalry. So hopefully this is going to break this guy this time. And if it works, we're just going to go ahead and launch him right into the side of these guys who are, again, they're already busy. Or maybe even come down here and grab these guys that are already broken. We'll find out. It doesn't look like this is really going all that usefully well, so... This still may be a pointless and fruitless way to expend my horse guys. Yeah, we're doing well. We've broken a lot of these guys. There's some artillery out here, I know, but artillery not protected by infantry shouldn't be too bad. Let's keep rushing these guys in. I just want to destroy them if I can. Bring the generals forward. I should bring the general to there. These guys must be made out of, I don't know, reinforced concrete. Because nothing kills them. Yeah. We need to probably take these guys out before they do too much damage. They probably don't have any ammunition left, so it's probably not too big of a deal. We're going to go ahead and charge into them because the easy way to take care of cannon is to charge into them. Because they don't get to shoot, and they aren't prepared for it. Oh, this is crazy. We have just destroyed them, and like I said, Buell hasn't even arrived yet. So, well, I don't know if those are Buell's troops, those big ones, that just like this one. That might be Buell's. He doesn't have any morale, so he really needs to not do this. Just withdraw. You guys need to come this way. But yeah, this is pretty insane, I would have to say. Apparently there is something over here that's being fired at, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that's cannon and run some skirmishers over there in front of the infantry I just sent, and we'll hopefully find our way. There we go. We've broken them. Swing this direction. They have some skirmishers they can send out. We'll go ahead and aim them that direction. As long as these skirmishers are the loose formation, they're not going to get as much damage from the cannon. They do a decent job of blocking, and then they get in there and start this sort of harassment. It works out very nicely for everybody but the artillery. Yeah, these guys need to come this direction. And these guys are routed, so they're good. Gonna go ahead and charge in with them. Let's get these guys running in. I mean, the more of this nonsense we get with the cannons being involved with anything other than shooting cannons, the better off we all are. So we're just going to go ahead and even charge them, which seems like a preposterous thing to do with skirmishers, but that's what we're going to do. These guys are both on the run. There's just not a whole lot that these guys are going to be able to do to defend themselves other than get away from them. Their morale's back up, so I am more than happy to charge them in when they get close again. And wow. It's kind of amazing. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Should probably be using this cavalry that I'm so ineffectively using against this infantry on that. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to use them on these guys. Alright, they're broken. Let's get these guys over here. There's all sorts of artillery here. And there is all sorts of artillery here. However, the difference is that these are actually trying to shoot. Yeah, Grant only wished he had the first day that I'm having this battle. This is pretty impressive, I must say. I don't know, we're going to double click them. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. He's still got morale, so that means they haven't been shooting him too much. That might just be because they don't have... it may be because they don't have any ammunition left. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that these guys would collapse before being left, but what we'll do is we will throw out some skirmishers and run them in. We should have done doing that already anyways. And that should give us plenty of... Oops, thought I did this. That should give us plenty of people to harass these guys and make them ineffective. There's actually unit here that is trying to survive, which is kind of amazing to me. We'll go ahead and charge infantry into those if the skirmishers aren't doing the job. Don't think they're going to need this extra group here, so we'll just move them up here to take out this infantry. This is crazy. Are we going to do this without even Buell's Corps? I think we might. Apparently my email is still open. All right. I mean, I have to say, I mean, this is a little crazy the way that this is kind of turning out, but I can't say that I dislike what's happening. I mean, we're just destroying these guys without even having the entirety of the Union Army here yet. This is a stomping. I mean, I thought we were doing well. I had no idea that it was like this. This is crazy. Actually, I'm going to send them down to here. Make sure we got them all. Kind of feel bad for the guys we sent up here, but here we go. I mean, there's just none of them left. It's crazy. I think they're down to a general and 3 cannons. So cool. Like I said, a little better than... Oh, no, we're a little bit... I maybe got a little too optimistic here. But that's all right. We certainly have the forces to deal with it. And I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do about it. They're surrounded pretty ridiculously. Probably bring these guys over. I'm just going to move these guys up. Move this guy up. I mean, that is... I mean, I'm not going to deny that this is not exactly a cohesive, sensible, planned out way to do this. Kind of generally go this way and shoot type of approach, I will admit, but we've just got so many people at this point in time relative to what they can throw at me. I'm just kind of grabbing and clicking what's close. I'd love to see some of these things charge in and just take these. You're gonna charge. It's gonna charge. Sure, charge. Just everybody charge. But I mean, I think that's them. Part of me wants to speed this up just so they can make it through the woods fast enough, but part of me is just so fascinated by this. There's just hardly anything left. There's 79 of these guys. I don't know how there's that many left, honestly. There you go. And move these guys on this. And we're about done. This is day one of Gettysburg. This is day one of Shiloh, and we have 14 of mission time, I think, is how long it's going to let us last here. Sometimes, like I said, that clock matters. Sometimes it doesn't. What's going on here? Let's go this direction. Oh, I didn't see those guys. So there may end up, I don't know if we're going to be able to get all of these guys that quickly, but they are certainly not going to have too big of a defense tomorrow when the rest of Buell is here. And then you'd kind of think that, oh, that's double quick. Kind of think that charging into these guys would take care of them pretty quick. And just for giggles, we'll just go ahead and go this way with these guys. And didn't think this would go this amazingly well from this standpoint. I mean, again, they have some troops left, so there will be a next day. It's gonna probably be a pretty short video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and combine this together. So this hasn't been very long. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed to the next day, and we will just go ahead, and I don't see a reason to do this. I don't have any money to buy any people. If anybody's dead, there's nothing to rearrange. So we're going to go ahead, and what's interesting about the third day, if you want to call it interesting, is it moves all of the troops to Pittsburgh Landing. So it doesn't keep where you were on the battlefield before that. We're going to skip that. But as you can see, we own all of the positions. They own stuff. And I am going to go ahead and just move our troops somewhat randomly down to these different locations. And we will invariably counter whatever remaining forces they have. I think all 1,000 of those forces. And we will destroy them. They may have a few more floating out here. We have the ships here that could have provided cannon for us if we wanted. There we go. We'll just go ahead and start our shooting. They're already routing, so. And the other one's the one that came down and took that, unless they have any cavalry left or something. That's probably, it looks like there was a flash of red here, so we'll probably see something shortly. Ah, yes, cannon. We will go ahead and grab them and move them forward. And we'll go ahead and attack up there as well. We just need these guys to rush. I mean, they're moving backwards. Oh, we got them. Looks like something's going on here. We'll see what it is. Ah, yeah, they do have cavalry. So it's not going to take too much of this to, like I said, we already basically have met victories, right? And we're going to retake the one that they just ran a horse across. They wouldn't have had a shot at that if we'd not moved everything to Pittsburgh Landing, or they had the game not. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to move these with a smaller number of troops. Those are mine. And so I just would rather them get the kills if I could. So that's why I'm kind of like just letting these giant these giant brigades just walk on by. Now, if they get fighting, they get fighting. I'm not, like, trying to avoid it. But I would like these guys to get the credit. And we're going to go ahead and charge in. And we're going to go ahead and charge in. Oops. Charge in. Charge. Didn't I tell these guys to charge? Oh, they don't have any condition. That's why. Yeah, these guys are too tired. It doesn't matter. They beat them anyways. And we do have a little bit of cavalry here to take care of, and I don't really care. Those are the guys that are there. Those are the guys that will take care of it. And, yeah, again, those are their troops. When I say theirs, I mean they're Union troops, but I mean they're not mine. And these guys could just flank them, and yeah, we're done. So, boom. And so we do have, let's see if I can find them. We'll just take all of my guys here. Bring them over and attack this guy. These guys will, same thing. Bring them over and attack this guy. One way to do that is just to go like this. I think these guys are all in the 4th Corps. Yeah, do that. So that pretty much takes care of the 1st Corps, and the 2nd Corps should all just come as one. So that's also an easy way to do that. So everybody's running across the screen at once. If I take this guy out, I can make them all double quick. Same thing with this. If I take out the cannon, double quick. Second, take out the cannon. Take out the skirmishers as well, double quick. 3rd Division, same thing. Take out the cannon and double quick. Let's do them all. Double quick. And just for giggles, we'll go ahead and bring these guys over, but that's the only thing that we have left, and we have won the day. We have all the points, and we've just shattered them. I guess they may have a cannon sitting around here someplace. So what we'll do is what we always do. We'll take good, full advantage of the fact that we have time. And if we have nobody else on the field, I'll just fast forward through this little bit. But we're gonna grow our stamina by running across the battlefield as quickly as we possibly can. And we will do that for as long as this game lets us. And if it lets us do it for the remaining 2 hours of the game time, then that's what we're going to do. We will make sure that all of these points have people on it and protecting them like they're supposed to. But other than that, we're just going to run around. Here's some people. That's probably what we're waiting for. Let's go ahead and move those to there. I'm more than happy to run these guys around the map and get stamina. If it's because I can't find somebody, I would rather just find the people and go with it. Well, we're getting them into a little bit of a melee, and even though we're outnumbered, we're, for whatever reason, winning. Sure, why not? Yep, and that's Wow. Well, I thought we were winning, but then all of a sudden we weren't winning. Oh well. Alright, so first, second, third, fourth, first. No, we don't need that. Yeah, we can do all the second corps at once and just these divisions. Come on, move down there and get this guy. It's funny, these guys should have no problem. Seeing these people. Oh well. We have enough people converging across this map, most of them running, to deal with this. That's funny. I mean, it really looked like my cavalry was pushing him. Maybe I misread it. Maybe I just totally misread what it was saying was happening. But again, if they want to make it possible that I get more time to exercise my guys, sure, I'll take that. Not only is it within the game mechanics, it's actually demanding that I do it, you know? You can't attack. It's just kind of funny that I am doing this. Pretty sure I am in no danger of them taking any of anything I own here, any of our points. But I guess you never know. Got to hold Pittsburgh Landing from those 500 cavalry. Seems like a foolish choice on its part. But we will oblige. We will keep going this direction. If that's what it wants us to do, that's what we will do. I'm going to speed this up even more because this is just silly. I mean, it just seems like we've won this, and all we're doing is chasing around a bunch of people on horseback for no real apparent reason. But why not? Here we go. Up here's the way we need to go. We will exercise our army. All right. You know, as this goes from here on out, we kind of see what's happening. Well, we've only got like a few more seconds there, a few more minutes of game time, so I don't think it really matters at this point unless it tells me I can't anything to just finish this off. So I'm not going to finish. I'm going to kill these guys. I am going to fast forward through the rest of this because this is just silly. So we're going to run around the map, and you'll see that, and you'll see that all happen, and eventually this guy will be dead, and then the game will end, I'm pretty sure. Okay, finally. Wow, that took a lot longer just to chase around horses, but it was what it was. That was incredible. This is insane. We went in, we outnumbered them. Like, despite the fact that all they had was crappy guns, we just nailed them. Totally wiped that out. Of course, we did that with all that charging at the end. Wow. That went better than I thought it was going. I got to be honest with you. We really smashed them. So, see what our goals were. Units did. That's insane. That's insane. That was the 20-pounder parrots, I'm pretty sure. I could have been this one. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that was Woods. Wow. And then some of these guys, like Shaver, this was the first guy we saw, lost 1,600 men. Wow. There's one, 1895. Incredible, 1,900. Nobody died, but we got a lot of nice little promotions, so that's sweet. Got more crappy rifles. Sweet. All right. Well, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to my channel and see more content from Ultimate General and other games. And I will see you later. Thank you and be safe.